So, yeah, those are all my siblings that just came up, the 3 kids. It's funny I say that because Gal is older than me, but we're just basically the same. So, anyways, I'm 18 years old. I know sometimes I do look older than my age because people be like, "So what are you studying in uni?" I'm like, "Oh, I just finished year 12," and they're like, "Oh," and they go away. But now you know. Yeah, and it's true. We grew up in the Seventh-day Adventist Church, so we basically know what we're supposed to do. What basically everything, we kind of know, but we weren't we weren't really strong in the church. And my parents, because my mom, she was just new to the faith as well, so we were still trying to implement the truth and stuff and get our family used to the faith, and to learn more into that. So we were Seventh Day, but we weren't really, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So, it's pretty recent, but in 2019, me and my sisters got baptized. And we were doing Bible studies at the time, so we were really all for God. We were like, oh, yes, we're going to change our life and all of that. And so we got baptized, and it was beautiful and everything. But after the baptism, like the preacher said, the pastor, he said, it will be tough and you will backslide. And I did. I backslid so bad. Like, I went, ooh, way back. I kind of forgot God. Like, that's bad, and I know. But, okay, I'm not going to cry, because I won't cry. So I backslid really bad, and I got so into the world, the music, the movies. Joy, when you said K-dramas, I got excited because I was into K-dramas too. So, yeah, I was in the world and all of that, and like, I keep repeating my siblings what they said, but it was a routine, going to church, just following our parents. And actually, it was a while ago when I heard about Abide, because I think someone said they went to Abide and they were talking about it. And the first thing I thought was, yeah, obviously I would never go there. I don't think there'll ever be a day I'll go there. Until one day my mom's like, oh, guys, I registered us. We're going to Abide. I was like, what? You did? She's like, yeah, we all have to go. And I was like, oh, okay. And the only thing she told us was the fruit. She said that we'd be fasting of fruit. And she told me when we were with her friend. And her friend's like, oh, Teli, you're going to starve. I'll pick you up early and I'll take you home. I was like, oh, yeah, take me. Well, anyways, so yeah, coming to Abide, my diet changed dramatically. Like, I love my food, and I think you guys can tell, but I do. So when we came here, I was so surprised that I actually stuck to the diet and the program. So, and as time went on, Joy, I love the program. I love the seminars and all the beautiful things I learned from the seminars. It's amazing, and the studies we did with Bruce, it's awesome. I fell in love with Jesus. Like, I didn't expect myself to be like this, but I did. And so, yeah, the things that changed for me physically was I did lose a few kilos. I could see my skin like looking kind of glowy. I'm not being all that, but but I could see it really. I was even shocked. I was like, whoa, I'm glowing. And like a lot of physical, I also found that I had more energy. It was awesome. And I was like, man, when I go home, I'm going to fruit fast. I think I might not even have dinner. That's going too far, but I... Oh, yeah, but... yeah, no, I will have dinner because I need it. 3 meals a day. Okay. 3 meals a day. But, yeah, those are the physical changes in my body that I experienced and I noticed about myself. The spiritual changes, like I said, I had I had backslidden, but I came right back to Jesus, and I'm so happy. And just like Ma'u said, I'm excited to go home and share it with my cousins and them, because they're very worldly. Not being mean, they are, because we were all the same, but I feel like when we go back, we can share with them, we can help them, and like, and maybe even recommend that they come to Abai too. And so, yeah, and I learned so much, and especially when Bruce, he was talking one time about the rock, how Christ is the solid rock that we stand on. If we have him as our main foundation, we will be good. So I was thinking about that later when we went back to our rooms, of course, very early at 9 o'clock to go sleep. I'm not used to that. So I was thinking about it, and I was like, yeah, that's because in my life, I have nothing in my life. I have no foundation. I was just relying on myself. I thought that I'll just do what I want and I'll be all good, but it didn't work. So yeah, I did find Jesus, and I want to continue to seek him, study, and I want to learn so much more because I know I have so much to learn, especially in these days. Jesus is coming back, even from the studies we see. One thing I do want to change and commit for myself, make a commitment to, is my diet. I want to be a vegetarian because I'm a meat eater. I eat meat, I eat chicken, beef, you name it. Just not the other stuff, but yeah, I eat all sorts of meat, and I love my meat, I do. But I have to change, and after eating the food I eat here, I want to be a vegetarian when I go home. I want to be healthy, and I'm happy because me and my family will do it together. So we have that support. And that's all I want to share with you guys. Thank you for listening.